Going. There we are. It's a bit. Hang on. Let's get this lighting situation a little bit better. There we are. Doesn't seem too shabby now. Still is a bit dark, but I think that'll be fine. Let's see if my brightness is all the way up. All right. Yeah, that's all right. Let me just camera enhance, white balance. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Dude, I'm back. Dude, for the longest time, I gotta, this is the start of the stream. So I shouldn't even be talking right now. I just gotta go to my dumb live things, and I have so many different ones backed up from when I was trying forever. Details. A big sort. Come say hello. Description. I gotta do some fancy hashtags. Hashtag Lego. Hashtag Livestream. Hashtag Lego Livestream. Lego Livestream. Hashtag Lego sort. I don't know. It's going on top of my head here. I gotta do this fast. Tags. Oh, we gotta do tags. Oh boy. Gotta do these real quick. Did that. Kaboom. Typing as fast as I can here. I'm not one of those good typers that goes. Alright. I'm taking my time. Oh, I didn't take my time. I got the title wrong. Add an extra 0. Alright. Should be public. Alright, let's mute this. I don't need to hear myself again. Okay. Does it look fine? Let me do my hand here. Do a hand test. It's taking a little bit. It's lagging a little bit. We're lagging here. Alright. Looks good. Okay. We should be back. Yes! So, I'm so happy that it's back. Alright, guys. For the past 3 hours, right, I was going to do a live stream and it said poor connection. And the poor connection was not on my Wi-Fi at all. In fact, my internet, after I reset the router, is the strongest it's ever been. I have 4 bars in my room, which has never happened before. But the big deal was that the problem ended up being the Streamlab app wasn't working at all. The Streamlab app would just say, poor connection, poor connection, poor connection. Even when I went directly next to the router and streamed that, just no connection at all. So I just had to literally wait until it was back up. So it's back now. And I'm already starting, I have to sort, basically I had this giant bin, or this giant bag of all my slope pieces, and I figured it's enough. Enough is enough. I gotta sort all these things. Leopard Destroyer, hello. Greetings, Leopard Destroyer. How's it going? We are doing a big sort here. Was gonna work on the cliff before the stream died, because the app died. But now we're back, and I gotta sort all these. I'm gonna try to do it kinda fast, maybe. Like, hopefully, I gotta go check on... Chat's not in my view right now. I have to, like, you know, glance back and stuff to look at things. But I'm gonna try to do it pretty fast, and hopefully get to the cave tonight, maybe. I got like an hour, maybe 2 hours to hang, so... Just a little late night stream. And that should be that. So yeah, I got all these slopes that are just in one giant bag, and I really need to sort them by color. You can't see it, but off camera I have piles of where all the stuff are, and I have some bags like right here. So that's what's going. Poor connection again. Oh boy. All right, let me unmute myself so I can see. So I can see if it. All right, sweet, we're back. All right, nice. Nothing's bad. We're good. I made a mock and I lost. I made a mock. Are you saying that you made a mock for a mock contest and you lost, so you're not doing good? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, it's just, I'm having trouble deciphering that one, my man. How about you? I'm doing really good. Hopefully this thing stops having a poor connection again. Let me check on the audio. Yeah, we're fine. It says poor connection, but it seems that it should be fine. I'm hoping. So, I'm going to keep on checking back in the stream. So, it seems to be doing good. Audio levels are fine, as fine as they can be when you're recording on a Android phone from 10 years ago. And we're just going to keep on sorting. Look at this, we already made progress. Look at that. Everything is already made progress, you know? I had some topics here from my previous live stream before it died. So, I guess I can get to those. I already went into my woes with the Lego store, so I can't really talk about that anymore, because I was already in the last stream. But I was going to talk about kind of my Lego collection and the state of it, because I do not know what to do with my Lego collection right now. I have no space for any of this stuff. I have no space for anything new. Literally, my current storage system are these bags, which doesn't really work that well, but there's not really a lot of drawers that would be big enough to store bags or store all the parts, so I can't really do that. And I don't have room for all these different organizers. I need to do something here, because I'm not moving out anytime soon, and this collection is probably just going to get bigger. So I'm going to need to install some shelves maybe, or that's probably the route I'm going to go down. Keep the bag system for a while, but just get some bigger shelves and some bigger containers. Try to do that, because I have all the small pieces sorted really well. It's just the pieces that don't fit in a regular drawer are not the best. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Lepin Destroyer comes in with, sorry, bad grammar, I lost a mock I made. It was not for a mock contest. Oh, that sucks, man. Did you lose it? Like to make tiny characters out of Lego? That's cool. Did you lose it as in you lost? I'm guessing since the tiny character thing. Let me unpause this to make sure I'm still connected. Yep. Okay, so is it you lost it just because it's so small, I'm guessing? Because if so, that really, really sucks, dude. Because I've lost mocks. I kid you not. You know, a bastion of bricks, my bastion, you know, that was my player icon forever. Like, the bastion that I made is just gone. No idea where it is. I've gutted this room several times, reorganized. I have no idea where my bastion is at all. No clue whatsoever. The original bastion that I've had since 2015 when I made him is just gone. So I know your struggle, man. So sucks when that happens, man. But anywho, it was like it was an Easter Island head, and I lost. I don't know, and it was big, and I lost it. It was like 15 bricks tall. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than my bastion, man, but that sucks, dude. If this room wasn't as organized as it is, I mean, I say organized in quotations, I would lose a lot more things. Just saying. Just what I'm saying. Checking the stream again. I'm making sure that I'm not like lagging out or anything too huge, because I have it pulled up on my computer. I don't have my headphones on, so I can listen to it. Well, listen to it when I unmute the computer. Very high-tech system over here. But that sucks, man. Losing mocks just genuinely sucks, because then you can't find them. But to go back to my collection conundrum here, I just don't have room. All my shelves are full. My shelving system is not that great. I have like the cubicle things, and it's not too shabby, or not too great, I should say. So my game plan, what I'm thinking about, is getting a better shelf with longer things, just like 4 stacked on top of each other that are long and higher, and just the flat one surface with no like grids or whatever. And that's going to give me a whole lot of space to put things. It's probably going to take up the same amount of room too. And then I could get that maybe go up all the way to the ceiling. That's what I'd like to do. I would like to get some that connect, go all the way up to the ceiling, because I'm tall. I can reach the ceiling easily. My head almost hits the ceiling. I'm a tall man, so maybe man's a bit too far. We are playing with Lego here, boys, but maybe I'll do that. That's what I like to do, and then that'll alleviate a lot of the shelf room. And then as for the parts, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll keep you posted. But that'll at least alleviate some of the temporary Lego storage, because even in my closet has shelves, and that's just stock full of like spaceships, Avengers stuff, and different set boxes that I can't get rid of. And what's good is we currently have a dumpster in our house, and we're gonna go through our basement, which is chock full of things, including my massive abandoned Lego city that no one's ever seen. You guys have never seen that. I've been thinking about doing a video on it. My massive abandoned Lego city. We're talking like all the modulars, like every single Lego city set up until 2012 is down there. I just haven't videoed it at all. I have that. I have all Star Wars sets until like 2009, like every single one of them, minus the UCS ones. I only have a few of those. But I just can't get to them. Like the basement's a disaster. But we're gonna be cleaning that out. So maybe when the basement's clean, I can put some of the stuff that I don't use down there, and maybe start to reclaim some of this area a little bit. But currently, we're just kind of in a stalemate. I just figured it's high time to sort my Lego bucket down there because it's kind of a mess. The one that I keep all my bags in, most of them. So that's what I did for that. Sorry for not reading chat. My room. Imagine the messiest room you know and double that. That's my room. Oh, dude, I feel you. When I would say up until like I was 12 years old, right? I would have let me check the stream again. Yep, alright, we're good. So, when I was, up until I was like 12 years old, right, I had the messiest room imaginable, dude. You know, the whole stuffing things in the closet, stuffing things behind the door, because I have a door that opens, you can put stuff behind there. Stuffing things under the bed, clothes strewn over. We used to play like Find the Floor. Like, there used to be more stuff than floor. It used to be like 90% stuff, 10% floor. Like, it was bad, man. And then eventually I just cleaned it once, and I'm an incredibly messy person, right? I'm an incredibly messy individual. It's just kind of how I do everything. Like, I can't be creative in a clean space. It's just not, I just don't know why. I just can't do it. I need all these stuff thrown everywhere in garbage, which is bad for Lego, especially when you store things in bags, because it takes forever to put them in the bags, but small price to pay for salvation, right? But this doesn't belong here. But anyway, shoot, what was I saying about my messy rooms. So I'm in a constant struggle to just I clean my room. It's all clean. It's always clean, but it's always constantly getting dirty because I'm a messy individual. I'm a messy boy, and I'm just constantly cleaning it. It's just a constant battle. And sometimes, like this week, when I don't clean it, it gets a little messy. It gets a little on the messy side, and then I have to deal with it. So that's what I'm gonna do after I do this. But that whole giant container that you could see it if you go way back and you watch like my big sort videos, like that giant football field shaped container. Not size container, I wish, but football field shaped container. That thing was an absolute mess. So I was like, yeah, it's time. It's time to actually sort this stuff. I already sorted like the curved slopes, and now I'm doing these. The slopes with studs, because it's just time to get rid of that. And my room's pretty efficient. Like, it makes a pretty decent use of space. It's just the problem is there's not too much space left. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. 12-year-old self is messier than me. I can see 30% of my floor. 30% is a lot better than 10%. I will give you that. That's like 3 times as much. I know math. I didn't fail Algebra 2 twice. I failed once. I didn't fail twice. Don't judge me over here. But, yeah. I mean, with my collection, right, the thing that I'm looking at right now is I'm thinking to myself, hey, if I buy a set, right, what's it going to do? It's going to go on a shelf. and I'm going to stare at it. And it's going to be exactly identical to everybody else's sets on everybody else's shelves. But if I put an emphasis on buying parts and building my own things and putting those on the shelves, that's something that I can truly be proud of on my shelf because it's unique unlike anybody else's. And that is what I try to do. I try to put an emphasis on the things that I make, my mocks. I try to put them on the shelves more than actual sets. Even though I have a lot of sets on the shelves, just because I have a lot more sets than mocks. It's just how it's going to be. There's only so many mocks you can make in a year, and so many parts you have. But I like to do that. Like, my desk is entirely my mocks, and I really enjoy that desk just because every single thing on there is unique to me. Nobody else. My minifigure stand that I have up there, which is like a display case with 16 slots. Every single minifigure in there, custom made, just for me. Nobody else has them, and I think that's cool. And I like to put an emphasis on my personal collection and my personal mocks as opposed to sets on shelves that look like everybody else's. And also, that's because I don't have the space. You know, I don't even have the space for any of these sets, even if I did want to get them. So it's kind of a win-win. Because buying a ton of parts to make a mock takes up a lot less space than buying a Star Destroyer, I'll tell you that. And it's also not as expensive, which is also kind of a nice plus. Except the parts are sometimes expensive. I paid like $50 for 30. I paid like $30 for 50 pieces. Only 50 pieces on the Tandem 4. So it can get pretty pricey, but on the general part, it's kind of cheaper. And I also get to make content out of it, so it's kind of like a win-win. You know, there's already enough people reviewing Lego sets on YouTube. Why would I just review Lego sets on YouTube when I can bring something that only I could possibly do to the table? And I think that's one of the brilliant things about Lego, and I think it's one of the things that may be inherently lost in the YouTube spectrum of review after review after review, you know? I think back to 2010 even on YouTube, and I think even though there were a lot of big review channels like The Brick Show and Jang Bricks, I think there's a lot more emphasis on the custom mocks and creations, and they were a lot more popular. Like, I remember, for instance, going on YouTube and looking up the stop motions, and I remember specifically this like a working vending machine, and I was fascinated by it. It was like that tall, and it was like a minifigure scale vending machine. I remember like grabbing all my pieces because I was at my grandmother's who lived right up. I literally just walk up a hill and at my grandmother's house, or my old grandmother's house. And I remember watching the video, running down because I didn't have a computer down here, because I was staying with her, and grabbing all the pieces and going back and trying to finish the vending machine before we left for our family house. And I remember that YouTube the most fun. I don't remember the reviews. I don't remember how many like speculation videos or top 10 videos. I don't remember those. The videos I have the most fond of are like the tutorials, the stop motion 501st videos. Like those are the best videos that I remember. And I'm not saying that the reviews are bad or anything. Videos. I think, at least in terms of me, I'm not going to remember a 501st Battle Pack review just reviewing the set as much as I am a certain tutorial or a certain mock that somebody's made that was like, wow, that's really cool. And that's my kind of take. I don't even know if anything's been happening in chat. I kind of went on a tangent because I'm trying to sort through all these. But I'm trying to go, kind of going a little bit slow here because when I talk, kind of slows me down a little bit, but I guess I'll look at chat in a second. Sorry about that. 20% is taken up by carpet, 30% is taken up by Lego, yes on the floor, and the rest is empty containers. I feel you. I hardcore feel it. I used to be into a lot of things. I used to be into... Parts are falling off on the other side. That could be a problem. I'm gonna bring those back from the brink here. But I used to be into Star Wars action figures and Hot Wheels and all this different stuff. I would go in like hard into one theme, like Hot Wheels or Star Wars, and I would like and I would rotate. And that's kind of how I am with games too. Like I'll go hard into one game, get burnt out, go to another game, get burnt out, and then I'll eventually go back to the games that I was all burnt out on. So the way that I played with toys kind of predicted my way that I play games. Funnily enough. Like you explain, I want something no one has but me. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's my philosophy anyway. You know, talent get less attention than people that just say their opinions on a set. I mean, you do have your mock builders out there that are really, really good, like Herod Shuchi. I can't even say that name. I'm subscribed to him. He makes fantastic mocks, and he also makes tutorials on these massive mocks every video. Like every mock showcase, he shows how to make them. And today was like his GLaDOS, and he had like all these vans. Like, how do you possibly remember how to build those? He must like first model it in LDD and then build it. But he's one of like the best, in my opinion. Best of the olds. I don't even know if he was around back then, but he's one of the best like old school mock builders. You know, and I think I would really like to see more of that. And I follow some people who are pretty small that make amazing mocks. And it's kind of sad when the 212th Death Star review or whatever, 212th Battle Pack review gets more. 212th is a bad name because that's actually a battle pack. The 69th Battle Pack review gets more attention than some of these people who make genuinely like really impressive things, and they have like what, sub 200 subscribers. Because I watch these people content, I was like, man, that's some good stuff. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. I mean, I love the reviews. Actually, no, that's a lie. I don't really watch reviews, to be honest. Like, when I see a set, okay, I know I'm gonna want it. I'll watch a review when I've already bought it or ordered it online and I'm like hyped for it and I want to see somebody else have it before I do. It's really weird. It's kind of like unboxings, right? But that's the only time I'll ever watch a review. Like, usually I just make the decision for myself based off the images, like, I want that. I mean, occasionally I'll be on the fence about something, like once every maybe 3 years or something, and I'll watch a review to be like, should I buy this? Do I really want to buy this? But, I don't know reviews, but hey, this is just personal opinion. This is just personal speculation, guy. I'm not knocking reviews. A lot of people use the reviews to judge whether they want to buy the set, I think. I don't have any basis off of that. I'm just assuming that people do that. So I'm not knocking the reviews, but I would definitely like to see some more mock content return. That's why I love Jang. I haven't watched a lot of Jang stuff in a while, and I don't even know if I'm subscribed to Jang anymore, but he does both mocks in his Lego City, all these different stuff, and he does reviews. I think he's like the perfect burp. Not the perfect burp. Another live stream bingo. Did burp. And he's just really good. So I think Jang is perfect for the face of the Lego community. I really think he is. I think that having Jang as the #1 like biggest Lego YouTubers is a good thing to have. He's just such a wholesome guy. He's never like in any drama. It's not like I'm saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying as like a flagship person for a community, it might be a plus. And I think he's just generally a really great guy from what I've seen. And who knows, maybe in his spare time he kicks puppies down elevator shafts. But from what I've seen, he's a stand-up guy, and I really, really doubt that he does anything bad. He just seems like a really cool dude. And that is what I think. Let's look at some chat. What theme do you want from Lego? I want Deadpool. Never watched the movie or comics. I just want more Deadpool figs. What theme I would want? Ooh, this is interesting. I would say Tron, but we got a Tron set, so I'm happy with that. I would say Portal, but we may be getting a Portal idea set. But a Portal Lego theme would be really cool, especially in the form of the new Mario sets. Having like Mario like the electronic, like built-in sets with like the portal gun and stuff. That could be a really cool thing and be a really cool idea to have. But in terms of themes, I know this would never happen. This is my hypothetical Fantasyland. Atlantis would be really cool. Disney's Atlantis. You could have so many sets with all the different vehicles they have. It could be like a mix of, like, Atlantis has all these World War I inspired type steampunk vehicles that would be really great, and the Atlantean vehicles, all the flying ships of the fish vehicles would be really cool as well. You could have a lot of cool sets. I know a fan has done some amazing custom sets, and I have those all saved on Instagram because they just blew me away. But that would be a really cool theme to have if I could have any in a fantasy land that anything could happen. That's what I would choose. And that's me. What about you guys? The request is missing. Go away, YouTube. I'm getting a lot of pop-ups here. Is the stream still good? Yep, cool. Alright, so yeah, what about you guys? What themes would you want? I would say Overwatch, but we got Overwatch. And I'm really scared that we might not be getting the Overwatch sets that were rumored, and they might be shelved, but I'm also not scared at all at the same time, because I know why there would be a big reason why they wouldn't come out, that not a lot of people know because they just don't play the game, but that might be a video coming out maybe. And I'm not saying that facetiously, I really don't know if it's a video that's coming out. I have a type of video plan. I have a type of video planned, or a type of content, that would be kind of a first on YouTube in LEGO Sphere, and would be really fun to do, and also could possibly be really popular. I'm working on ideas, and that's a lie. I'm not really working on ideas. I've just been batting around a few in my head. But I do have an idea for that, and it would be really different from my usual stuff. But it would be really fun to do. Just a hint, you'd be seeing a lot more of me, the face, the person, the man. So, that might not be good for humanity, but it would be good for my YouTube channel, who knows. We'll see, I'm still batting around some ideas. I've had a few long-form things in my head for a long time that I may get on. So, who knows. For now, I'm just doing my mocks, doing my live streams, doing my pick-a-brick unboxings, and that's what I'm doing right now. Shoot, my chat's going a bit on the fritz here. What's going on? Oh, that's weird. So, the chat on my phone is completely frozen, but the chat in the YouTube sphere is alright. So I'll just use the YouTube chat. So the chat was frozen for quite a little bit, and now we seem to be back, maybe? So, let's see. I just gotta read it from my computer now. Guess that's good why I had the backup. Let's see. Maybe he kicks pups down the elevator shafts. Maybe. The world may never know. At Jing Bricks, do you kick puppies down the elevator shafts? And we're back, I think. Yep, we're back. So, basically, I think what's happening is my room is so hot and my phone is so hot and overheating that it's just shutting down. So, yeah, the stream may be ending pretty dang soon. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't overheat too much. I'm going to do incandescent. There we go. And we should be back. I'm trying to think of a way to cool down the fan. Hang on, I have an idea. Be right back. I'm going to MacGyver this over here. Look at this. I'll be right back. BRB. I gotta cool down the phone. And you know what's cool? Ice cubes. So, what we're gonna do is take some ice cubes. Hopefully the stream's still up. It is. Nice. We're gonna take some ice cubes. We're gonna take a bag. Ugh. I think that bag has a hole in it. That won't work. New bag. We're gonna fill this bag with ice and put it over the phone, so it maybe cools the phone down without pouring on the phone and causing it to die. This is all right. So we're gonna try to MythBuster this a little bit. We're gonna try to ghetto rig a cooler for the phone. But I bet you have never seen this in any other LEGO live stream. Putting together a makeshift phone cooler. So we got our thing full of ice. I gotta make sure I don't make it too heavy. And I'm going to try to equalize the ice and put it over the phone but not covering the camera. So it's over the phone, it's not covering the camera, and that should, I think it's not covering the camera unless it's right here. Is that covering the camera? I don't think so. Alright, so we're good. I would put 3 bags if I were you. So it seems to be good. I think that might cool down the phone. The ice is going pretty neat, and I gotta put the ice back in the freezer, but it should be fine. It's hanging enough where I think it won't fall down, and it should prevent it from overheating. So leave that to my quick wit and thinking to hopefully not cause this phone to shut down. I think we'll be solid unless the ice cubes turn to water and it causes the weight to shift too far down. So we should be good. So yeah, I really wish I could take a picture of this. This is hilarious. I have such a derpy looking bag sagging over my phone. It's hilarious. But let me feel the phone. It's still really hot, but hopefully it'll start to cool down. Maybe. We'll see. I'm feeling it with my chin. This is so highly technical. I'm feeling the phone with my chin to see if it's fine. And it seems to be cooling down over there, which is where the CPU is, and we should be good. And now I can get back to Blade chat because my phone is. I'm done putting ice cubes on my phone. So yeah, well, I don't even know what I was talking about. We're just gonna go to a different topic. Whatever. I don't care, Chef. You saying elevator shafts over and over again is so funny. What can I say? I'm a comedian over here. Alright. Hi, bye. Alright, Ultimate Noob TV. I guess hello and goodbye to you as well. I'll put 3 bags. I think 3 bags will make this phone just explode. I think it'll just go like top heavy. Be like an AT-AT Walker, but what a really, really old Android phone that shouldn't probably work still. If you get this thing over like an 80-degree room, it's like a thermonuclear reactor. I kid you not. If you press the feel thing, it has a bit of metal. Not the feel thing. The what's it called? What am I thinking of? The finger scanner. If you put your finger over the finger scanner for like a long, like maybe 5 seconds on a hot day, it'll legitimately burn you. Like this phone is not. Maybe it's an undercover Samsung S7. Remember when the S7s started exploding everywhere in 2016? Oh great, the bag's leaking. Well, you know, it's not leaking on the phone, so I don't care. Remember when you had phones exploding on airplanes? That's pretty interesting. 2016 was pretty interesting. It's no 2020, but 2016 was still quite interesting. And we're kind of like in the mid-season finale of 2016. Like that was the beginning of or 2020. Like the beginning of June was the mid-season finale. So things were kind of like action-packed the whole season. But then the mid-season finale was like, wow, this is going kind of fast. I think 2020 is a bit fast-paced for a season, if you ask me. Like I think they really need more character development on a few guys, but to be fair, it's an alright season. There's enough action for me to keep me entertained. So yeah, that's kind of like my 2020 season review, to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen in the second half of the season, Maybe it'll get really boring and calm down, but I really doubt it. Because the second half of the season, they're going to have the American elections. So that's what's happening in the second half of the season. So I'm really curious to see where it goes. If it's anything like the 2016 season, it's going to be really action-packed, which is really great because the past 3 seasons, 2017, 2018, and 2019, those seasons were kind of lackluster. So I'm really hoping that 2020, the season, is going pretty good. So that's my series review right now of Earth. And that's kind of my opinion and everything. Going on downtown. That was an ad for you. Let's see. Come and see Bastion of Bricks making a hood cooler. Only Lego YouTuber does this. This is exclusive to him. That was an ad for you. Thank you. A hood cooler. I'll put that in the title when I end it and things like oh shoot. All right, we're back. When I have to edit the thing and like edit everything that happened, I'm gonna put like hood cooler. That's a fantastic title. That's a fantastic name for it, the hood cooler. I enjoy that quite a bit. The ghetto fan. I enjoy that. 2016 was an amazing year for Lego, in my opinion. 2016, what happened in 2016 for Lego? I'll be honest, can't really remember. Although the 2015 sets were pretty great, 2014 sets are pretty great, and in 2016, some of those were lingering shelves, so I was a fan of those. Also, yeah, 2016 was great because Lego Elves was out. And if I had a car and money at the time, I would buy all those things up because now they cost a fortune. Cost me an arm and a leg to get. I should not have to pay $100 for a $30 set of a blue dragon. Of a little derpy blue dragon flying around like a little hut. That was like $30. I shouldn't have to pay $100 for that seal. That's insane. And they were all on clearance, which really kicks me. If only I had a car and a job and money in 2016. Oh boy. I truly am a fan of Lego Elves. I'm not joking. Like, my sister has all the sets, and when she gets rid of all of them, oh, I'm swooping them all up, baby. Trust me, I'm getting them all. It's so nice being at the house alone. I just feel so energetic. It's like nobody else is around to bother me. For like 3 months, I've just been third burp of the stream. It's like 5th. I've just been like, oh, everybody's still at home all the time, except for my mother who works with the olds, so she had to work. But it was just me and my sister alone, well, not alone together, for 3 months. And it just kind of feels good to be alone. Like, even, like, she's not inconveniencing me at all. It's not even that she's a nuisance or anything, right? She's fine. She's great. But it's just nice to be alone, to know that nobody else is here. It's just a kind of fun feeling. It's like, alright, I can, you know, I can blast things over YouTube. I can blast Thick Putin walking all I want. I mean, I could do that anyway. I do that anyway. But I don't know why there's a difference. It's just a stigma, I guess. I don't know. I'm really loving this stream, though. The stream is really fun. I'm really pumped. Not gonna lie. Pumped. Such an 80s word. What's going on in the chat? Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay $100 for that 30 cent. You should $200. It's going that way, dude. Eventually, I might have to pay. I think there should be like a cap, right? Like, these things are not going to go exponentially in value. There's going to be a skill ceiling for these stupid elf sets that I'm trying to acquire. I mean, I'm lucky because she has that $30 set. And there's a $100 set of another derpy dragon, the giant one, that's going for $200. It's like, dude, what is going on with these sets? Why are they just so valuable? They were all on clearance like 3 years ago. Go back in time and buy them then. Leave me alone. If I had a time machine, I wouldn't like, everybody's like, eh, man, I'd go back and kill Hitler. Nah, I gotta get me... Where's this going? Where's this stream going? I gotta go back 3 years ago and get me some Lego Elf sets and then come back. Plus, if I go back in time in 3 years and I get Lego Elf sets, right? I don't do anything to the historic timeline other than somebody else missing out on like 3 Lego elf sets, okay? Somebody goes back in time and they're like, oh man, I want to do these drastic things. And they just destroy the universe. They destroy the timeline. So, I'm saying that me buying Lego elf sets with the time machine, this is where this is going right now, is probably the best course of humanity for anybody who has a time machine. Because I feel like 99% of the people who had a time machine, they would change something and would just destroy the universe through it, like a butterfly effect. So, if I had a timeline, that's what I'd do. Or if I had a time machine. What would you guys do if you had a time machine? Let me know. I'm curious now. I don't know how we got to time machines, but we're here. Okay, I just guess what I'm saying. I'm tired of correcting myself. No problem, man. Dude, I have a friend, and I'm not saying you're anywhere near this guy, near as bad as this guy, because you're not. Oh, bag. Clear that up. But, dude, I legitimately have this friend, right? It didn't help. The phone is still smoking. But I tried. I really did try, okay? I tried. But I had this friend, right, who has the worst grammar I have ever seen. He's like, I don't understand how someone could get an English sentence so wrong. And I know he's grown up here. I've known him, right? We went to primary school together. And he just, that one had some ramen noodles in that one. And he just can't string a sentence together. I'm like, dude, I mean, he could do it in real life, obviously. Like, he's fine in real life, but on text, dude, it sounds like he's having a stroke all the time. It sounds like he's being punted down an elevator shaft. Let me tell you. He's just, good lord. I don't know how some people type that bad. Apparently he's going really, really fast, but I have the same phone that he does. The same really bad phone. And I don't have that problem because I go, oh, I typed this thing. Oh, let me look back and correct myself. He doesn't do that. He just goes, send, send, send. It's like, dude, just chill out and relax. Because when you're in some sort of argument or like you're with friends, right? And you send something that looks like elven draconic nonsense, we're gonna laugh at you, dude. It's hilarious. Like, come on, man. You gotta acknowledge that we're teenagers and we're going to laugh if you say like, oh, I got to know video gnomes tomorrow. I have no idea what that means, but that's hilarious. And I'm totally gonna make fun of you. Sorry. Not anybody, okay? That sounded mean. I'm not making fun of anybody. Specifically him. Because I know him and you guys don't. But man, you can know him. Oh boy. It's fun. We have a lot of fun in our group chats. They're quite fantastic. I wouldn't trade them for the world. We're almost at the end of this journey, I think. Sorting all this random garbage into other piles of random garbage. It's still gonna take me a while because I don't pay attention that much when I'm streaming, but we'll see. I might get 50% speed whenever I stream because half my brain is always like, oh, we have to divert power to talking all the time to prevent dead air. And I think the stream's been going pretty dang good. I'm pretty dang happy. I'm pretty dang excited. That's a lot of dangs. But half my brain is always like, oh, you just have to say things all the time. Which, contrary to your guys' belief, perhaps, I do not enjoy talking about myself. Shocker, I know. But most of the time, I'm just out. My mentality is, I am with me. Don't talk to me. Just let me go about my day. I'm gonna go to Stop and Shop, get my 13 boxes of Pop-Tarts, and just let me go on my day. I'm more than happy to talk to people. Like, if someone comes up to me that I know, it's really cool. Like, I really like seeing people, and I really like talking to people. But if it's just like somebody who's like, oh, you want to try our foot cream? It's like, no, I do not want to try your foot cream. I want to buy my Pop-Tarts and skedaddle out of your store so I can go home and do nothing. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Like those people who are like, my friend, I'm like at the mall. This is a genuine story. What's going on, chat? I don't know. I'm gonna read that later because I'm on a tangent right now. Like last summer, right? I was in the mall, and then this guy is outside this beauty parlor, right? This yo-yo over here, and he's like, my friend, you got to try acne cream, my friend, acne cream. It's like, go away. I realize that you can connect the dots, and there's constellations on my forehead. All right, I don't need you to tell me about it. I know that I need to get rid of it. I'm working on it. Leave me alone. I'm trying to go with my friends to do something dumb and buy some garbage that we probably don't need. All right, that's just what we're doing. I don't need to try your dumb acne cream in your store. Stop. I hate unwanted people trying to sell me unwanted garbage I don't need. I'm trying to buy garbage I don't need. I don't need more garbage I don't need. That makes sense. All right, let's go to chat. I'm done rambling. Let's see. See what's going on in chat. I feel really good right now. I feel really great. My phone doesn't because it's on fire, but I feel pretty nice. Me to no one gives. Dude, I'm just saying, if you go back, imagine if this gets like age restricted or something for just like saying Hitler. Dude, if you go back and kill Hitler, there's dramatic consequences. You have no idea what would happen. You know what happened? Probably just somebody as bad, if not worse, would just fill his place. But I'm not talking about history here. Gross, boring, gross. I'm not that kid in high school that wears a suit and that wears a suit to every class and is the Republican guy. I'm not that guy. I know that guy. I'm friends with that guy. But I'm not that guy. All right, what's going on in chat? Oh my God, there's so much chat because I've been saying so many words. All right, now I'm gonna plug my PC in because the PC is dying. Oh boy. And I have my phone in case it hopefully doesn't fry again. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't have. I'm the only one who's typing in chat, so yeah, I would say this is a good stream. Hey, it's good. All right. I don't judge chats on like how many people are here, right? Because people watch them later. I judge it on how I'm doing. I'm not going, so today I Lego. So I don't judge it off of like, oh man, how many people here? I go, do I sound like a complete idiot or not? And well, that's not really the case because do I sound like a bad idiot or a really good idiot? And I think today's a good idiot day. Not gonna lie. What else is happening? Mohammed Zahid. I hope I pronounced that right, but I probably did not. He says, hello, I am here now. What's going on? We're doing some stuff. We're doing some things. It's stuff. We're sorting some things and talking about random nonsense. So if you like that, stick around. The funny thing that I take a long time typing but still make mistakes. Maybe that's his case. I mean, that's fine. It's just specifically when he's doing it because he's one of the type of people to get really angry over nothing. And when he gets when his anger goes up, his spelling goes down. And it's just the angrier he gets, the worse his grammar is, which makes it funnier, which makes him angrier, which makes his grammar go even worse. So it's kind of just like a self-fulfilling like paradox of anger and bad spelling. That's quite humorous. It's quite a funny, not gonna lie. Let's see. With that, this goes somewhere. I don't even know where any of this stuff goes anymore. Oh shoot, my thing. What's this? I love your personality. Sorry, I didn't mean that. That's fine. Hey, don't let. Hey, this has to be not for kids. So use all the F words you can. All right. I love your personality. Thank you. This is honestly the best I felt in quite a bit. And it's probably because I'm dying a heat stroke. Probably because it's like 85 degrees in this room. But it's really interesting. I really should be recording a video instead of live streaming. Like this is the optimum state for me recording videos. And I really should be doing that, but I just want to stream right now. I really just don't want to record. I got enough videos on the pipeline, enough like lower tier things that I can put out that are already recorded. I got some tutorials I want to get out, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream. I really want to do this anyway. I'll stream. I'll record videos tomorrow. But yeah. Hey, maybe this is the one thing to come out, the good thing to come out of like really bad heat because when it's really hot, I suck at video games. I can't think, which is pretty evident of this stream. But I guess I become a bit more entertaining, because I feel like I'm more entertaining now than I was the other day when I was talking about how hot it was and how I like heat better than cold, because I can warm up in heat, and it's garbage. Come on, get that out of here. We got to talk about all these dumb scenarios like acne salesman and all that stuff. You know? And that's kind of where I'm at with that. Where does this go? Where does this go? Where are these things? There's so many slopes that just blends into a rainbow vomit. I can't see. Oh, there it goes. Nice. Nice. These are, don't go there. This doesn't go there. This does not go here. That doesn't go here. Or that. This just goes somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. What's it? Well, isn't it? I effing love bagels. Dude, bagels are great. They're like donuts with low expectations, and it's fantastic. Like bagels, I like the... Dude, cheese bagels, man, they slap, dude. Not gonna lie. Cheese bagels are amazing. Because you don't have to put cheese on them. It's already there. You can put, like, butter on them. Magnificent. Magnifique, as the I don't know, some language says. Probably not. Probably only English. That wasn't a language, but... You get the idea. Oh my god, it's such a mess. I'm gonna start bagging these to make room for all this garbage that I need to put in other places. I am not Canada. I like cold. I am northern, so I'm just used to the cold. Same here. I am from Rhode Island. I am used to the... You know that tiny blip on the map that no one pays attention to? That's me. I'm that guy. I'm from there. I'm the blip that no one pays attention to. So, yeah. But New York City, yeah, we're kind of in the same spectrum over here. And, yeah, so, I get it, dude. I'm totally used to the cold. Doesn't mean I like it. Just means I'm used to it. Alright, trying to position this bag, but I don't want to crash this bag. We're going to reposition the hood bag a little bit. To add some more ice to the back of the system, so you're going to hear a lot of crinkling. So we're going to technically, very technicality, that's not a word. Oh no! The hood bag is failing. Oh no, water's leaking everywhere. Uh-oh. Oh no, the bag is open. Oh no, an ice cube fell out. What is going on? Oh, now the bag's too big, so it can't put air in them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Redo. Look at that. Put it right down. It's not hanging over the camera. It's way better than ever. Hopefully, I think something's happening on my phone that's not good. Uh-oh. We're short-circuiting. Okay, we're back. Alright, we're back. Alright. Now, screw the bag. We're just going to die at some point. We're just going to spontaneously combust this phone at some point, and the stream is just going to die. For some reason... So, what happened was... The ice... I don't... Ooh, listen, I don't need you. Alright. Garbage. So, what ended up happening is... The ice got so hot that it registers as a heat signature, and now it's messing up the phone. That's how hot my phone is, and that's how hot this room is. So let me just put the extra ice cube in the bag, and we'll go on our merry way here. As people say, I don't know. Okay, magnifique. Yeah, it's like that. So I'm just gonna. Man, this phone is like gonna explode, man. So the stream is just gonna spontaneously end at one point. I'm just gonna. I will end it when this thing explodes. That's what I'm going to do. When this thing inevitably overheats, I'll just end the stream. So we're going to party hardy until then. And I'll just end it and finish sorting later. That's going to be the plan here. Plan B. That's plan B. I had topics, but it kind of just... they just came up by themselves. I don't even want to talk about the topics because it's like a totally different theme. I was going to talk about like my fond memories of LEGO Universe, but nah. Yeah, we're like in the energetic mood over here. Doing some stuff. Give me some things. What are you guys doing? Playing any games? Doing any things? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Fun fact: if you say what's going on in your neck of the woods in Rhode Island, you can get sued on television because that is that's copyrighted. The phrase, let's see, or what's the phrase? Now let's see what's going on in your neck of the woods is a copyrighted phrase in Rhode Island. So that's a take. All right, let's start bagging these bad boys because I want to be done with this. Not the stream, but just this giant pile of garbage that I don't want to deal with. Dude, I have so many fun mocks I want to do right now, but I have to sort these because it's a colossal mess, and I just had enough. I'm sorting off camera, which is not the best for stream, but you know what? Whatever, I'll do it anyway. I'm a rebel like that. Don't think that's safe, but okay. Good you are on YouTube. What's not safe? Sorry, I say so many garbage things, I don't even know what's happening. There was a thunderstorm a few hours ago. Yeah, there was. We experienced the same thunderstorm. That's really cool. So basically, I got the same thunderstorm you did. My crippled dog, Daniel, Lieutenant Dan, he hates thunder, and whenever it's about to thunder, I kid you not, I don't know how dogs do this, but they can just sense when it's about to thunder. So whenever it happens, he barges in here like he's invading Poland, and he starts panting all over the place, and he lays down over there. So I'm like, oh, it's about to rain cats and dogs, and sure enough, it did. So, yeah, it's insane that we're close enough to get like the same weather structure. It's quite neat. New York City's not that far away from me. I think it's like maybe 3 hours away. I think that's what it is. So it's not too bad. I mean, for a Rhode Islander, it's far because for a Rhode Islander, 20-minute drive is far. Like if I see a drive that says 8, I remember I had to go to Providence. And it was like an 18-minute drive, and I was like, oh, 18 minutes. That was the other day because I had to pick up art kits for my new class, but that's a story for another day, which probably will never be told because it's not that interesting. I mean, I almost died a few times, but like that's not that interesting. That's not that interesting. All right, where are these? These are wet too, full of ice water, ice phone water. Gross. I'll end the stream when my phone explodes. Yeah, I will. Who knows? It might. The core is probably just gonna completely waste away at some point. That's my guess. Is that one time I will just be streaming or doing something, and the core of my phone is completely die. I think I had one of these phones before, and it worked really well. But these phones are just very prone. The reason I get them is because they're cheap. You can go through them easy. There's no risk. You can like take them on water or whatever, and if it breaks, it's like $80 for a new one of these bad boys. But the other bad thing is they die faster. Like my other one lasted for like 2 years, which is decent for a phone. But they overheat a lot, and they're definitely old. They don't have the right firmware. Like they don't have the updated firmware. You can't do like any of the new dark modes or whatever. And that's kind of the downside to it. But they are incredibly cheap, and they have a camera better than the iPhone that I had. So that's why I use them. I mean, even if I do get like a new fancier phone, I might just buy another one of these or just keep this one if it doesn't die. Simply just to record videos because it's a nice enough thing. It can do its job pretty well, and it can get the job done. Because all I use for videos now, like I edit everything on my PC. So the only thing I use is to just record, so it's a good junk store in terms of like storage for photos and stuff. Like it's fine in that regard. But yeah, it's me. That's what's going on over here. About 30 minutes. I think it's been a very great 30-minute stream. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow because I still have to do the stupid cave. I gotta do the cave still, but I haven't done that yet because I've been a bit busy with this garbage, which I'm currently trying to bag up a little bit and get kind of situated here. I might end at 8 o'clock, which is in like 14 minutes here, because everybody's going to be coming back anyway, so I'm probably going to end around 8. They said, like he was invading. Dude, thank you. I appreciate that somebody appreciates my I don't know, sense of humor, I guess. This is really great. I haven't felt this good in so long. I always love the heat. I think I like the heat not only because I'm not like, oh man, my toes are falling off due to it being so cold. I like that aspect, but I also like, because like, think about it. I know I said that the whole heat argument is dumb, but I'm going to go into it a little bit today. When you get really hot, it's like, oh man, I might have a heat stroke and die, right? But when it gets really cold, it's like, oh man, I'm going to slowly lose my limbs, you know? I would rather take the heat stroke, okay? Just going to be honest. But what was I talking about? I don't know. I was going to say something that I totally forgot. Oh, the personality thing. So, I like the heat most of all because it reminds me of getting good ideas. Because back when I started the YouTube channel, it was all in spring, and it's really when I started my YouTube journey. And then last August was when I started doing the Dragon Prince stuff, which that was one of my favorite videos back then. And it kind of probably still is, even though it's not that great of a... Like, I can do better technically. Like, I just really enjoyed... Like, it was one of the things that I went hard to the paint on. And it was one of my best experiences, and that's all in the summer. So I think that's really why I have such a fond memory of summers, because, like, I just remember so much, like, mocks and doing things in the summer that I really enjoy. I don't enjoy that I used to be on the cross-country team and running, like, 8 miles a day in blistering, like, 90-degree humid heat. I don't enjoy that. But I can easily ignore those for all the positives that have come from the summers, and it's just a really fun time for me. Me personally, anyway. So, that's me. I am a history nerd, so I love those types of jokes, but my middle school history teacher made me hate history a little. But if you told the joke to my elementary school me, I would die of laughter. Thank you. I do think I amuse children a little bit. That's what YouTube is, right? It's just like children's simulator. It's like, oh, here's an iPad. I'm being facetious. That's not all what YouTube is, obviously. But it's a majority what it is. Middle school, what happened with your middle school history teacher? My middle school history teacher made me love history because he did not give a single darn, a rat tinker's darn. He did not care at all. He would tell you like it is. He would tell kids to shut up. He would just be a really fun person. It's kind of like one of those, I don't know if you guys have had those teachers before, but like the man at a time teachers. Like the kind of, how are you still employed, but also you're awesome teachers. Like one time, there was this kid in our class, Mark. And Mark was just talking up a storm. I mean, it wasn't really his fault because he was kind of like disabled. So it wasn't his fault, and it's kind of bad that he yelled at him, but he was just going on and on after his name is Mr. V. After Mr. V told us all to go, and he's like, Malik, or I almost said his real name. And he goes, Mark, shut up. And I just love that man. I was like, he wasn't like one of these sterile people. He just gave it to you like it is, and I really respect somebody like that. Those people can be annoying on occasion, but I also really respect them. Because, especially in Rhode Island, in our public school system, we live in a school system, and I'm going to get very boomer here, alright? So I apologize. But everything is very sterile, and it's kind of encouraged to like sugarcoat everything, and sometimes you just need somebody to give it like it is. And I'm not saying that's all the people, or most people should be like that, but those people should exist, and I think it's a good thing to have. But hey, that's just me. Alright, where are these garbage going? Where's the... Nice, right here. Alright. No, this should not be for kids. I don't know. YouTube's on the fritz, but thank you for saying that, so I can go to Copland and be like, hey, YouTube, he said it's not for kids. This guy from New York City says it's not for kids. It's not for kids. Don't demonetize me. Demonetize me? Why? I'm not monetized. I'm never gonna be able to make money on here, dude. 4,000 hours of watch time with somebody who makes 4-minute videos? Not gonna happen. But hey, I can try, right? I can try. I got 660 people, you know? Half of them are dead, but in terms of dead subscribers, but I can make this work, right? I can do something with this. I'm not giving up. That's for sure. Where do these go? There they are. Cool. It said 2 times. I only meant 1 knot. That's fine. Dude, it's fine. I understand you, man. I have that friend. I talk with that friend every day. I am used to filling in grammatical blanks all the time. To the point where if somebody sends me a normal sentence, I'm like, wait a minute, what? I'm like grammar dyslexic. It's like I read so many garbage grammar posts that was garbage grammar. But I read so many posts with awful grammar that I'm just used to it. To when somebody's like, I do believe that this lobster is divine. I was like, what is that? So, that's where I am anyway. Do. She literally told you that you missed work after it could not be returned. Like you couldn't tell me earlier. That was one thing she did. I hate that, dude. When you missed work, I'm assuming what you... I know which I'm interpreting, right? And that absolutely sucks. I hate it. One thing I hate in life, okay, are people that tell you, oh, this thing is happening in an hour that you should have prepared for like a day. Or like, this is due now. And it's like, thanks, I really like that. And then I had some of those teachers. Like one time, I literally missed a class and couldn't turn in an assignment because I had to be a pallbearer at a funeral. And she wouldn't let me put it in. And then when I was in class, I was trying to do it. Oh no, the thing is, it was due the next day. So she would give assignments that day and they'd be due like that night. So I was like, oh crap, I gotta do this now. So I was doing it in school because we had our Chromebooks. And I remember this now. She goes, do this expletive on your own time. And she walks up to me, she goes, do this expletive on your own time. And I was like, are you serious right now? I'm sorry I had to miss work because somebody Dimma died. And now you're like, do this on your own time? Like, come on, man. That's not fair. So, yeah, I had a bit of a talking with some people, and you know it's funny, right? I sent her an email. Just a civil email. It was very passive aggressive. It was civil but very, very passive aggressive. And the thing is, I did not want to get the principal involved. But what ended up happening is I quoted her, and the expletive got caught in the email servers, and the principal got notified, and then it turned into this giant mess where the principal called me down. I had to explain. He wasn't mad at me. He was just like, oh, she needs to apologize. And then I had to go to her through him. It was a giant mess. All due to thanks to the dumb sensors that pick up on whatever you say on the servers. So that was a fun thing that I really did forget about until the stream. I didn't even remember that. Wow. I can't remember that, to be honest. Unless you get really mad if you missed one piece of work. Dude, it's like, come on, things happen, man. Not everybody can turn in every assignment. You gotta... I get, like, the one putz who... I don't even know if I can say that on this, but whatever. Who doesn't show up ever and doesn't do any assignments, right? But things are gonna happen. You're gonna miss an assignment. It's literally... It's just what it is. You're gonna forget once, or you're gonna not miss or you're gonna miss the deadline just by simply forgetting. Like, once out of a year, it's gonna happen. And I hate those people who are just so, like, irrationally angry about it. It's like, dude, it's gonna happen. We're all human. It's okay. You're not telling me that you didn't miss one grading deadline on an assignment. Hell yeah. Another thing about this woman, she would wait like 2 semesters. She would wait till after the class was over to grade everything. So it's like hypocritical much. But she was still fun, as much as like that what I just said was. Like, she was still a fun teacher, and it was still a fun class. She was still a fun person to have, but I mean, it also helped that everybody in the class was really fun. Like we used to have, and I don't recommend this if any of you guys are in school, but we used to have the phone racks, right? And she must have been blind as a bat. Like, I know she had glasses, but good lord, because we had the shoe racks that you put your phones in, and we all had our phones in there. We all had to have them, and she would go by the checklist. But eventually, throughout the semester, we started like taking out our phone and replacing it with a calculator. And then we would replace it with like a graphing calculator. And then we would replace it with like the Bible or like our English books. And she wouldn't notice. And it was the funniest thing ever, because either she didn't notice or she didn't care about the very system she fought for so hard to put into place. Either she gave up on her own system, which is hilarious, or she couldn't realize that the Bible and graphing calculators were in her shoe rack as phones, and that is also incredibly hilarious. So yeah, that was that class. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying you should do that. Obviously, we were a bit. It was senior year. We didn't really care that much, and we were kind of just trying to have fun. But it was also really funny. I think that class was a good time. I had a lot of fun people in that class. It was our dystopian literature class. We had to make an entire dystopian civilization. That was really fun, man. All right, I'd say that this is a good place to stop. I think this is a great cornerstone to stop this stream. I know this is a late one, so thank you everybody who came out. Thank you for Leopard Destroyer for humoring me in the comments. And this is probably where I'm going to end it. I'm going to finish doing all this garbage off screen. And I'm just going to wrap it up. It's been a great stream. I felt really great during this. And I feel really motivated to do other things right now. So I'm going to go tackle those. So, again, thank you all for watching. I should have another video very soon. I should have some experimental stuff coming out that maybe I gotta see, to be honest. So, adios. Thank you all for watching.